Hello, welcome to this video. In the last video, we spoke about new keyword and what new keyword did automatically for us, and we also implemented a code using the new keyword. The three things that automatically was done by using the new keyword was: 1. It automatically created an empty object and assigned it to the variable this. 2. We need not return the values inside of this object. 3. We no longer need to type object.create. Instead of this approach, we had to pass in function repo instead of object.create, and Dunder Proto Dunder was the bridge between user 1 and the function repo object, inside of which our functions resided. Here, Dunder Proto Dunder was the bridge between the users and the prototype object. The function being objects as well, we were able to access the prototype object inside of the function constructor. Let me tell you what I meant. Let me console log the code, and instead of the users class, we can see that instead of the Dunder Proto Dunder, we have this constructor, and instead of the constructor, we have a prototype. So this prototype, we were able to access this prototype, and instead of this prototype, we added the key value pair of increment and with the value of function increment, and decrement with the value of the function decrement, which returns the decremented value of the items. Now suppose, let me comment these two and let me run the code again. Let me clear that and let me run the code again. Now instead of users, we have Dunder Proto Dunder, and instead of the constructor, we have a prototype which is empty, which is an empty object for now. So instead of this prototype, we added increment and decrement function, and Dunder Proto Dunder acts as a bridge for connecting users with those functions. And we also spoke about how this was the behind scenes implementation of the new keyword, and I hope you understand why this was the behind scene implementation of the new keyword. In the last lecture, I forgot to mention that whenever you use the new keyword, it's a convention to make the first letter in your function name to be uppercase. Now, this tells that you're using the new keyword for the other developers. And there's one more thing that I'd like to share. Let me comment these lines, and let me comment these lines as well. Now suppose you forgot to add the keyword new, and if you run the code, I'll tell you what happens. There's nothing serious damage going to happen. You're going to get the output to be undefined because there's nothing that you're consoling logged to the screen. Okay, I added a breakpoint to the line 14 and I'm executing the code. Now when we enter instead of the function users and instead of the local scope, we can see that now this is being referred to the window scope, that is the global scope. Why is this happening? We now know that this was automatically created by the new keyword, but now there's no new keyword before users function. Now this is no longer an object. Now this function doesn't know what this is, so it's going to refer, or it's going to put this in the global scope with the properties of name and items. When I expand this, we can see that we'll have the name property inside of the global, that is inside of the window scope. Let me scroll down. I'm almost near M, and okay. See, we have the name property instead of the global scope. There's no serious damage going to be happening, but I just wanted to let you know that this is going to happen if you forget to use the new keyword. Okay, thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.